Virgo, I just recorded the wildest collective message. Happy 11/11. Virgo, what's good? I'm your wild and free, spiritually freakazoid. High priest, chillin'. Regardless of your natal placement, this may resonate with you. I strongly suggest that you take only what does, leave the rest behind, leave the rest to the rest. Please, I ask that you hit like if the message resonates with you. I would love to hear from you. Leave me a comment, and thank you so much for joining us. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you've been a part of the collective and hanging out with me for a while. Thank you so much to all. Ever so grateful to connect. Always ever so grateful to connect with you and grateful for our energetic exchange. I ask our guides of the highest, most brilliant, divine white light protect me, you, and us as I channel and interpret for the Virgo divine. This is a new moon in Scorpio tune message. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep it moving. I wrote something for you. The light. Okay, so Virgo, you could have Pisces placements or like the Pisces North Node and South Node in Virgo obviously would be affecting you. So there's a lot to say about Pisces energy. And because you, obviously it's your opposite sign, there's that bridging the gap, and you are in this experience where you are bridging old and new, ancient and modern or contemporary, this life now versus past life. And this could translate in so many ways, right? Past life significance means your spiritual gifts, your knowledge, your wisdom, the fact that you know a lot, no matter how old you are, that feeling, that sensation, the vibration. This could come from what we accordingly, lovingly refer to as spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, dark nights of the soul, shadow work, spiritual awakening, healing inner child. This is expansion. You may want to move or find a new community. It's likely that you see a lot of the dark or you see a lot of density. Okay. You're like fly, bird. Expand the wings. Also the Phoenix rising, feeling very secure and finding insecurity amongst the land, it's time for that land to be cleared. And maybe this is not your work. Okay. It's the work of another, and your work there is finished, finito. Okay. More choices. This is an inheritance, through movement in the community. And maybe it's just a way of changing within a community, or how you affect and how the community also affects you in return, showing up differently, taking on new roles, leadership roles, a good time at work. So yeah, what I mean is that work is becoming better, or there's a lot of good luck at work, a whole new you may look different. This is about appearances, but is it? You know better. You know it isn't. Thank you, Virgo. Value and truth in relationships around the neighborhood, at work, and close relationships, all types, okay? This is a karmic understanding, which doesn't mark a release. You will know. Okay, it could be a release, okay? So this is number 9, the Hermit, blips of light. You may not want to necessarily talk about it. You may not necessarily be exposing that aspect of you. That's not what the message is about, but the number 8, so like 8 of Wands, which is just a timeline. Mercury in Sagittarius. Also, happy Mercury retrograde. Happy 11/11. Happy birthday if you're a Sun in Scorpio, and happy last quarter moon in Aquarius or Leo. I apologize. Happy new moon in Scorpio. Upcoming new moon in Scorpio. Life presents you with a sense of relief, spiritual gifts. Okay. So your level of psychic awareness is just like expanding. Okay. So the cheetah and the zebra. The zebra is all about appearances. The bat is all about The bat is psychic, okay? It's like echolocation. But this is across timelines because it's the 8 of Wands. So, and also 8 of Pentacles is your community. It's your card is what I mean, Sun in Virgo. But it's like, you know how to access ancient knowledge. This is beyond like the typical Akashic stuff, but it could have to do with like Akashic spheres and the rooting it down, the root chakra, okay, the phoenix rising. That is what is occurring. That is a symbolic representation of the timeline at this moment. And so you're like trying to find the right message, or trying to find the courage to get to the right message, or trying to have the courage to deliver it as well. There's many aspects to it. So the master full number is 11, 22, and 33, okay? It could be that you feel you have the idea, you know the plan. So 11, 22, how you execute it, okay? There's a need to remove, and you already did that. I think you've done the removal. It could have been a person, a man, a relationship, a woman, or a person that you were in a relationship with, or that was leading you on, or something like that. Or like a spiritual leader, a King of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer is also helping you. Okay, there are many aspects of, you could see the dark light. I always bring that up, especially in your message. Okay. So the deer, isn't that you? Like this is a Capricorn energy, and the mouse, earth energy. So the deer is about comforting, security, mothering, not too smothering, mothering, lathering. Okay. Lather the magic on. A message for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective for the new moon in Scorpio. The crow. So the dark mother, the crone, okay, Saturn in Pisces, retrograde, coming back to ask you, do you feel secure now? Okay. Now that you know the truth. Okay, the auspicious black egg. You are feeling very secure in who you are, ready to take on the next, and that may mean you garner movement, okay? Whether you move away, you move to a new community, or you move to a new role, or you, again, appear differently, it's because of this secure aspect of you where you once felt insecure, or where you once felt you needed something or someone to offer you that full completion mode, okay? Hello. Okay, that's perfect. Black egg. That's the root chakra, right? Okay, this is not even about birthing. It's like that's already happened. But now, like, it's the like unraveling, and not like like a spiraling out. It's more like a that contraction moment where it all feels very real, and where you can see what's manifesting, okay? And what are you gonna pick, okay? You see what I see, Virgo? Like hopefully you see more than what I see, because it's like maybe my psychic awareness is here and you're seeing your reality. So you see bigger, you see more, okay? You see more of the earth than my Pisces soul level can see, okay? Virgo, so like this is truthfully about, this is like the Chariot, okay? There's like this, it's like you see the shape, you see the road, and then you know how to magnetically draw it in, and also you know where to go, so you know where you are being drawn towards? Okay, what are you being drawn towards? Okay, and that's a commitment, and that's a flourishing and like flushing. It's forwarding. It's movement again. It's like pushing you to it. The Chariot, 7, Neptune. Okay. Cancer vibrations, as well as Sagittarius. So the long road ahead, it doesn't appear to be, you're not distracted or you're not afraid anymore. Okay. Love it. Okay, one sacred symbols oracle. Power. So the full moon in Taurus. Oh wow. Guides. Yeah, this is card number 7, guides, and card power is 46. There's power in this movement. There's power in the way that things are shaping out. So although you may be afraid, although there may be fear that you're encountering to take on the commitment, it's like there's a hand that's guiding you towards it. Okay, so there are many symbols or many mantras that you can rely on to help you to find relief from the fear, to help you to move in this. Okay, I want you to know that relief is coming in the shape of guidance in the mind. Okay, it could be that in your decision making, that's what enlightens you, and that's what illuminates power to you. Okay. Yeah, look, the Chariot. The Chariot is that root power, right? And then it's like you've determined how secure you are, that you're not necessarily affected by the same conditions you once maybe faced in childhood that even surfaced in the last year. Okay. This could even be like the last 2 years. Okay, you've been working on that. It could even be that you see the birth of children, or you see the passage of time and through others, through the experience of others, like friendships or siblings, right? Okay, I think you want a archetype, right? The thread and the king. Okay, the thread is good. It could mean a lot for you. It could mean like the commitment is an actual relationship, or the commitment to move is what connects you to your next aeon. Okay, so judgment, lifestyle will shift. The lifestyle that you want is calling you in. You are manifesting it in reality. Okay, 1 archetypes. Just 1. What is the situation? That the Virgo Sun Moon Rising Collective is experiencing this new moon in Scorpio. Okay, a huge relief and release moment. Wow, the womb and the empty room. Okay, so yeah, the challenge is accepting that this is, you've emptied it, right? You've removed, you've cleared away, you've done the divine feminine's work, and now divine masculine, the refined balance, wants to come in and create the womb. What are you going to give birth to? Don't forget, it's already birthed for you in the ethereal, in the 5D, the 10D, and the 20Ds. Okay, you want to like birth it in reality to fill this room. Okay, some of you are actually, maybe you're ready for that motherhood, but also it's not just practical motherhood, as in you becoming a mother and you and your partner becoming parents. It's actually you becoming that next version of you. This isn't about rushing you or making you feel incompetent or that you haven't reached full potential. This is about expansion. Okay, we don't necessarily we're not referring to linear, like, okay, now you're better. It's like, now you want better because what is around you, it has reached its like full potential. So it's not you, it's not us pushing you to reach new potential. It's that your surroundings don't meet your level. Okay, does that make sense? And so there could be a feeling of overwhelm, as in worry can creep in, or fear can creep in, or being in the dark. But there's twilights, there's moments of light. There's also the message of clearing away third eye, okay? Because that will connect you to that sacral and that solar plexus, okay? To follow the glimmers. So walks in twilight, post sunset, at dusk, right? Dawn. Okay, yeah, threshold, so much orange and freaking yellow. You were there, like, see? Do you see this? You're trying to commit to it. Okay, that's enough. The river. A lot in reality is like mirroring this back to you. I suppose that you recognize that already, and that's your confirmation. Thank you, Virgo. We're just gonna lay out. I just want to read it for you, okay? Let me see. So yeah, that's you, Knight of Discs. You're looking forward. You will manage to accomplish this. Okay, Knight of Discs. So this is real, and the Knight of Cups, this is real. Whether you want love, bring love into the situation, okay? Pisces, Aquarius, and that's you, Capricorn. And Sagittarius. So leaving behind what doesn't suit you, energetic, karmic relationships, having learned your lessons. A lot of it is in love, but emotional body, your vast, expansive auric field, how much healing energy you possess, and also healing yourself. A journey is complete. A healing journey is complete. It's time for you to allow that light to come in, okay? What crowns you is the truth. Yes, you have sought, you have fought, you have found the truth, okay? Ace of Swords. Perfect. Beneath you, yeah, you have sought, you have fought, you have found the truth through karmic understanding relationships. Did we not say that in your horoscope? Okay, that was what I read at first. Adjustment. Capricorn, what I always say, the Saturnian and Capricornian and Saturnian vibration of Libra, okay? Hard work. Relationships are hard work, right? Sometimes very tiring, like, ugh, do we have to do this again? Okay. I feel you, Virgo. I feel you, Virgo. You feel me, right? Okay, look. What's behind you is doing it all on your own, is being on your own. You're done being on your own. Or maybe you're not. maybe you've enjoyed this feeling alone, going at it alone. It's not about being alone. It's finding that you did this on your own, okay? And again, it's not about hyper independence, but having learned and mastered yourself, okay? Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion, Mars in freaking Aries. This is that power, where your power comes from, okay? The World card, universe, okay? The Saturnian Capricornian aspect of getting the F on with it, okay? Like, donezo. There's a lot of energy of you being finished, you being complete with dealing with what you have dealt with. There's a very linear aspect to the graduation and to your role upgrade, okay? It's not about succumbing to it, but it's about realizing that on Earth, we work very much in a linear forward movement, okay? So that's how it manifests. It may manifest as in your potential manifests now in you feeling better, in you looking better, in you doing better, in you honoring that things are better. This could be contrary, right? We speak in very contrary terms because what's happening in the world is contrary to what's happening to you, Virgo. You're doing well. Freaking love. You're in the power, again, Two of Wands, Knight of Discs, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. You are in love with this new you, okay? It was hard, it was tough, but you did it. Tough love, unconditional love. From tough love to unconditional love. What's good for me now becomes what's good for everyone involved, what's good for all of us. But nobody can stand in your freaking way. Two of Cups, okay? You are connected to God. You're connected to God consciousness, which means you are in creation mode. You are really closing that out, closing the empty room out. But first seeing that you had to empty the room, you had to clear that shit out, okay? The star around you, very inspiring. Getting a lot of clarity, mental health, being hopeful and wishful. You may even be daydreaming, and that's fine. That's okay. You may find that others are in your way and they're just lost in the daydream, okay? And you see the reality of what spiritual consciousness and awareness, what does it mean to be truly a manifestor and a magician? What does it mean to truly create and to make way and to pave way? Okay, regardless of a mundane life, mundane world. So what if your life seems run of the mill? It's full of actual like inspiration and love, and maybe it's unlocking that vibration that then changes your life to actually fulfill your dreams. This is Aquarius energy. Did we not say something about Aquarius energy earlier? Okay. Your fear is that you are being led in the wrong direction, but I think you understand now that what the energies that have come in actually have moved you away from all the bullshit, and that you are actually coming to realize that that was part of the decision. The decision was to move on, to keep moving, to follow your intuition, to follow your gut instincts. And at once you may not have been able to fully commit to instinctual, intuitive, psychic awareness, but now you've shifted, sifted, you removed a lot of the clutter, okay? And now you know when to trust gut instincts. You know when to move with your gut instincts. You know when your awareness is psychic and when it is leading you to move forward, okay? And you know when it's not your message, right? You know when it's not, and you know when it is. Wow, you are freaking determined to get this thing going. The devil, Saturn. Saturn is here in all aspects. Again, Saturn is the traditional ruler of Aquarius. Saturn is the modern ruler of like Capricorn. So it is like bringing that ancient wisdom into, you've been guided in so many ways. The thing is not to become so obsessed by it, not to become, again, full of it. Not that you were, but just what I'm trying to say is, wow, here's a freaking chariot. Is don't become insecure about this moment. Don't become insecure about how much power you hold, okay? That you are able to illuminate, that you are able to create change, and don't become obsessed by that power, that you create change in others. It's more so reflect the river on when you create the change in others. That means you're participating. That means you are in a higher level spiritual connection. And so as much as they are learning about you and from you, is as much as you are also learning and taking away knowledge from that situation. It's wisdom that moves you, and that's where I come in and say, don't allow the wisdom to harden you and to keep you obsessed with more power, okay? All I want is clarity on the star and clarity on the devil. You have major arcana, major arcana. You have card number 8, Libra, a whole new life, okay? And end of an era, 8, justice, okay? The ending is here, the universe, the world, 21, okay? The star, new enlightenment, new wishes coming true, 17, the star. And then you have the devil, reality, 15, okay? Hard work, determination, you did it. The devil, completion. It's happening, okay? Capricorn, 15, the devil. It's a celebration for you. Your crossover loved ones, ancient ancestors, your guides, no matter who or what you attune to, right? Whether you're a light worker, a star seed, or you revere your ancestors, right? You know the level of power and magic that you possess. Okay, yes. You've already completed this. That's why the star is here. There's a gift coming where you already received the gifts. The earthy part of Earth, okay? A lot of the earthy aspects. It's truly coming to be fulfilled in reality, okay? Two of Cups. It will be fulfilling for you as well. There's a new relationship coming in, or your relationships are just becoming more significant, okay? The significance of true, yes, I mean, we said value in relationships. Here we are. Don't become so obsessed by it, or you have found your way out of that obsession, okay? And that's truly a gift, a power. You've taken back your power. Wow. Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Devil. Why the Two of Swords? In your advice, right? Follow your instincts, follow your intuition. Know that you're being led rightfully. Okay, the Star. Six of Cups, Sun in Scorpio, and then Knight of Cups, okay? Through friendships, through this connection, through this spiritual connection that you have developed, okay? You're experiencing enlightenment, that awakening, okay? There could be movement and a new relationship that's coming in, okay, Pisces, Aquarius. A lot of, it could just be a lot of new friendships. You're being pushed and moved to where the land now serves you, okay? You're more in service of yourself. Why the double? Clarity on the double. It's a new direction, okay? Completion. What comes after completion? The new start. The full Aries and the Ace of Wands in the spring, by the spring, in 6 months, okay? 5 to 6 months. You'll see this justified. You'll be taking responsibility in a whole new way, in a whole new space and place, okay? Justice, card number 11. We have Justice 8 and Justice 11. There's power in the secret that you possess, okay? Learning how to speak on it, how to transcribe it, how to transmit it, by not giving away all the answers, because you do have that power to heal. You do not want to create wasted effort and create more empty rooms. Now you are ready to fulfill and fill them, okay? Don't become super obsessed about this. That's my only input here. Ace of Cups. There could be new love. Okay, bro? Okay, sis. Okay, Virgo? We close this reading for you, Virgo. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for watching the videos. You guys watch the videos all the time. You guys do the most for me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Say hi. Hit like. Share this with other Virgos. Share this with other folks. This message may... yes. Thank you. This is a cool reading. Ciao.